I'm gonna put back Casino Bouncers. One, because I'm nervous of that, and two, I think this round I'm gonna try to win uneven. I don't know if I can win uneven. It's gonna be tight, but I'm gonna go for it. I could put Damnation in. That's true, Sadiq. I could also never play that card. Man, I had the punish here. Kills me I don't have it. Like you said, John, my dream is to... If you ask me, John, do you ever want to play that card? My answer is no. No. Roderick is okay. He's a 7 for 7 that goes +1 every turn. And it's Firesworn? Yeah, I'll take him. He's a threat. If they kill it immediately, we still get a coin. Not too bad. We'll say I think its order's pretty useless. I never really want to play him a 7 for 7. I mean, I guess Roderick is flexible. Damnation is just so bad, Sadiq. Until they make the damage Firesworn card, that one that deals 2, Death Blow, spawn 1. Until they make that into a card that... I don't want to do this one, John. I'll do this. It's fine. Maybe back row is better. Nah, back row might be better to avoid red haze. But until they make cut card for 4 provision instead of 5, I don't think damage and Firesworn is where you want to go, other than the obvious power plays. Let's see. So as a result, I think until there's more damage Firesworn cards, I think I'm gonna just keep going for the Swarm, Greed, all-out approach. Okay, what Vivaldi here? Did not find what I was hoping to see. Ooh, I did get that though. Do I want Junior? Not really the cards I want to see on the top, I confess. I was looking for Ulrich if I could find them. I have spawning for coins. I'm going to take you. I don't really have a good coin payoff right now, so I'll have to do. Let's see, McGrand, there was John was talking about which factions were the best designed. I think it wasn't great because of play more points. Yes. More heavily in the Syndicate uniqueness games. Yes, 100%. You're 100% correct. Yes, yes, yes. Gang devotion, gang bonuses. Yes, all those things, McGrand, are 100% correct. If CDPR said, you know what, we're gonna make this work. We are gonna lean in hard. I'm leaning towards not going too ham here. Go, communication.
Alone shall you wander until the end of days, cursed and shat upon.
Ferko. Here.
Never a problem. 4 inches of steel.
I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna pass in a second.
Yes, you. Have you made your offering?
This isn't me saying I'm a pass. I just want to get the Ferko trading for dice here. Then out of deck a little bit. More armor. Yeah, they're keeping it in the cycle. He's one of the weaker cards in the cycle. Dice quickly about booster vendor. Indeed. Agree. Oh, actually, we're fine.
Stop me. Not even death.
I love Tavern Brawl. Okay, I've become a Tavern Brawl convert. Praise be the Tavern Brawl. Only problem is I don't like our board position. Their hand's not very good to getting out of this round. I'm gonna have to do some bold stuff if I want to get out. Cutoffs don't even have any synergies. No, Sadiq, they don't. Yeah, they need... Like, Firesworn exists as a faction because the payoffs are huge, right? They're in the spawning... They try to spawn stuff. There's nothing really... None of the other gangs do that. And then Procession rewards you for a lot of Firesworn. Hey, no worries. Daisarai rewards you for a lot of Firesworn. Excommunication rewards you for Firesworn access. You start going down to the point where... Even Congregation, right? Crap, I didn't want to pass here. That's really bad for us. I don't have an answer. Leader's gonna have to commit it here, I think. You're definitely getting committed. You're getting committed.
You confirm your guilt.
You're getting... No, you're getting committed.
Yes, you. Have you made
your Firesworn token. We have 5, so you come down as 12.
Just as we suffer.
End turn. Let me sneak by. Okay, good. Woo! Nice. And we're going to force a nice long round, and then we're going to see who can actually outpoint the other one, Koshchey or Firesworn. I think I can outpoint Koshchey. I'm of the belief I can outpoint their deck. I might be wrong, but I think I can do this. Woo! Are we going to take down one of the monster meta decks? I'm pretty down for that. Alright, catch up with chat here. No, like other cards. Nobody got any Justice, Crown Splitters, but not enough. Yeah, Crown Splitters are just like, oh, I can get the best spending in the game as of damage versus the best type of spending. Yeah, like, why would I not? Firesworm indeed, Cosman. Indeed we are. Max, he saw a question on YouTube. I played many games start of season at a time. Couldn't handle the game, relaxing in the evenings, but I was just tilting up to 3 to 4 games and quit. I was kind of curious seeing people are getting burned out. All the streamers are getting much more burned out these days than last season, so I was curious. Because I have you and I have Congregation, spawning I actually don't think is too much of an issue here. Good card though. Yeah, can do better. No, I can't. No Ulrich, no Grand. These two missing is a bummer, but that's okay. Can't have them all. They're gonna get 1,000,000 points. We did not get Bloody Mistress out, which is a bit of a concern, but I think we have to accept that fact, unfortunately.
Give what we demand.
I'm gonna play this safe for the time being. Playing spawn. But thanks for answering the question back, so I was curious. New fan member 544H545H4H5, who may be a bot, but I don't know. But welcome to the Plain Talk family. I'm glad you joined us here today as we decorate the house for Christmas. Welcome aboard. Like what you see, check out all the socials, YouTube, Discord, and Twitter, and welcome to the family. Catching up for chat, Senior and Firestorm deck, and that might be it. That's an alternate way to go. Not bad. Which ones also need more important than get boosted by Tamara? Exactly, Sadiq. That's the problem. There isn't identity. They're not punished for running a bunch of... There's not enough trade-off for what you're running in decks these days, in my opinion. Do I keep you? I think I keep you for Koshchey, and I think it's okay to let them swarm the board as long as we brick Koshchey at the end. I'm going to be patient here. So I'm going to keep these. I wanted to buff here. I know I missed technically a point on this one by not waiting an additional turn, but it means they both survive natural selection, which is very nice. I could also potentially test it for natural selection of Eternal in retrospect. Am I worried about Piggy? I actually might be worried about. Maybe am I worried Piggy more than Koshchey? I might be actually. Because at least Iteran and Koshchey and Mamuna, they all overswarm. Like, this board, I think, is going to become a board of regret for them. And I'm just going to kind of count on me brute forcing my way here. I don't want them to go tall. Poor John can't focus on the game. I'm trying, but it's all good. I think it would be truly a jack of all... It works cutoffs to be like SK-like, Firesworn of Monster-like, and that's what it kind of should be. But, like, Swarm-like, etc. Soldiers, Knights, and upgrades, and you're like... Factions get identities by having very different... abilities from each other, and so they just need to keep bringing that back to the game. Obviously we're not there yet, but someday maybe. That's an okay hand. I don't know if we're gonna win this one. We're gonna try though. Burnt out passive meta has been the same thing in different variations. I think there's some truth to that, Marius. I think also people get burnt out faster in metas where there's a lot of damage. Like, it feels bad when monsters will always outpoint you, and Syndicate will always kill everything you're trying to do. But I will say it always felt bad when I couldn't interact with Vi. I mean, it's definitely steps in the right direction. I let you live. Don't make me regret this. I chose that. I thought Piggy would be a bigger deal because I thought you were going to overswarm. And I'm very much counting on that being the case still.
For the sake of humankind, all non-humans must die.
You ever to Parasite yet? No. Welcome to 8 points. We're on even. They obviously have leader ability on us though, and they have an endless amount of engines, but our point slam at the end is very real. To be fair, Cosman and Bass, every game has huge, I mean unbelievable swaps. This is Koshchey good. That's really good. That's really good. Because the problem is, you're going to overswarm. I was counting on this being Koshchey at the end. Because they screamed Koshchey because of Force of Nature. We're on... Yeah, they're doing this to avoid more Iteran proc. But like they're done, right? They have 2 cards they can play. It is unlikely they're running things like Heatwave in hand. So how do I want to do this, John? We're gonna overswarm too. So well, no, we're not. I think we're gonna perfectly swarm. So I play you here.
Oh, the digits dropped off. Oh, we must sell
Sure
back
thing.
up.
Congregation up front, Sacred, Congregation, Flames, this, and I think we win the game. Self-Eater last round mistake. Yeah, I think Self-Eater last round was a mistake. I think Killing Piggy has been my best play so far. Killing Piggy might win me this game. Hope though. Yeah, Northern Realms was reworked to McRandor, and I am a believer in CDPR. I think CDPR will save Syndicate. It'll take time. The CDPR has chosen to take lighter touches of the game, and I don't blame them, right? You do the mid-season update, midwinter update was a disaster. The big jump from closed beta to open beta going to 2 rows was kind of a disaster. And as a result, lighter touches have been, while not always the most exciting thing, has definitely been rewarded more by the community. And that's it. You're out. So you're clocked, and now I just get to play out my cards.
Greater donations beget greater blessings.
Come on, baby, burn. This is why I got rid of the piggy, because I thought they were gonna end up in this situation. Yep. There goes Bloody Mistress. That's a mistake. That should have been played. I'm gonna do Congregation next, because if one of these is Heatwave, I want to bait the Heatwave here. Because ironically, Fall Knight's a lot of points. This may end up being more points. 18 cards exactly. Yes, we did. I did it to the perfection, or else I would have probably had to just give up one of the spawns. And notice, this just keeps ticking, right? Now everything is Firesworn tagged. That's right, baby. How does it feel, monster player, to lose to Firesworn Devotion? All ethical, 100% organic Firesworn. Beautiful. Beautiful. How does this moment feel? How does it feel to come so far with your hardcore meta deck and have to discard 3 cards? No Mamuna, no Koshchey, no Bloody Mistress, and uh-oh. Uh-oh, is Johnny gonna savor this moment? You better believe I'm gonna savor this moment. Click the win button. GG. Got him. Organic Firesworn does it again. It's like a fairly good hand. Maybe I'll do dies because I do a Ferko here. Okay. And that's the difference. Hey, Shavrooms, welcome back, my friend. Active Du Bois, welcome as well. Good to see you both here. Good to see you both here. Needs very hard setup. Yeah, so I think it's also a good criticism. Like, it's not, there's no obvious downside. You're not punished for running Tunnel Drill. Now, if you smacked nerfs at Novigradian Justice in Cleaver and made it so the setup was really bad, if you smacked nerfs at Bloody Good Friends and Chorus Blacksmith, you can make it so, wow, this really stinks to run. But that is obviously not what we're seeing happen.
Blessed light so fine, we shall never shine.
So, okay, right. What's Tunnel Drill damage be? Go up by 1 for each Crown Splitter next to it, Drill? 1 for 1. If Tunnel Drill is a 1 for 1, you'd run it alongside Horseman. I mean, it would be an okay card. But the fee going up would not change anything. Like 1 for 1 would be strictly better Rift Guardian than a 2 for 2 or a 3 for 3, because you just literally get more flexibility. But as a result, I don't think it'd work as you're hoping it would. Like Von Herst, to be honest. Which one? Lieutenant Von Herst? Yeah, it's just a well-balanced card. Hordes, I think, at the right price. Fees at the right price. 4 for 1 is perfectly fine in stats. Eat's a good place. I think it's a very balanced card. It feels good to play as well. And if Tiger's Eye instantly triggering Horde, it feels very good on Blue Coin. But heavy commit on Blue Coin, right? You click it, you get the coins, you can start off of it, but you are going to tell your opponent, hey, I'm committing some provisions to this round. If you pass, you'll have more provisions in your deck than I will. So, it's fair. Now, Tunnel Drill just is a little too good at what it does. I think 3 for 4 damage would go a long way. B of 3, deal 4 makes it clunkier to use, while more likely to over damage, but also rewarding setup. I think it's an easy fix. Okay, that's a weird card, but alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and we can just go ahead and play this. Back here. I'm mixed on this play. This might be the wrong play. Congregation might have been correct.
Devil's seed, cursed wench.
Alright.
Gold shines brightest in the presence of fire.
They'll pass here. Because this might be wrong, because I've committed a lot more provisions this round than they have. Not like an astronomical amount, but still quite a bit more. If they play, they'll lose the game, which is always a fun thing. But they're not going to. I'm not sure I'm really worried about bounty in a long round. I think bounty in a short round could be a pain, but because we won round 1, it might just pass here. Get maybe some coin carryover, draw something like Mutant Maker to just throw away with. I wish you had resilience. That's okay. Mutant Maker, speaking of throwaway, Gellert seems dangerous because we know they are running poison because of the Fizz tech. So Gellert goes back. That is a fairly good hand. That is actually a really nasty hand. We did miss a lot of cards I like, but we've hit most of our good golds. We did miss the Firesworn and the Ulrich though, which is a pain. Do I mulligan though? I think you might mulligan. Then we pass. Starting to think I do want to be able to find at least the Fallen Knight. Ulrich Fallen Knight is what I'm looking for here. I'll pass on the... maybe it's a dumb pass. Was it worth an extra? We got Horse on as an extra one. That's pretty good. Catching up with the chat. I'm waiting to use my Horde deck, but he dies too easily. He does die really easily, meaning of bread. I agree. Vigilante Igor deck next. I've been avoiding it because everyone did it, but next patch I probably will go back to it. Mostly because next patch, there's not going to be a whole lot of new innovative decks to play. Okay. I decided to swap. I did Mutant Maker back first because I didn't really know what a coin situation was and if I'd want to keep the Eternal. And then I did the Eternal because, I'd rather, if we're going to have... I can find out if I can take more advantage of the spawning effects by keeping it. I guess it might have been correct to do Eternal there first. Get 2 Mutant Makers and put one back. All good. The Hilly deck? No, Holy Neuron. It's such a bad card. I've even got a premium of it in a pack. And I have a premium Sahili. And even I look at that and say, God, why? Why have you made a card like this? It's that bad. It's genuinely that bad. So this can's gonna overspawn by a lot. But they're bounty, so they'll kill all of our stuff anyways. Oh my gosh, I've never seen this before. Who would have thought they used Ferko for Novigradian Justice? Oh my gosh. My mind is being blown apart. I've never seen that player before. Never seen that player before. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Artifacts of Provision, Dumpster Fire. Buff. Yeah, well, artifacts back in the day broke the game. Skellige wins when they're introduced, so. I hate clear. I hate that it's so easy to get so many crown splitters. I have to just sit here and play like garbage cards until they're finally done with their stupidity. Like literally, I'm going out of my way to play crap right now.
Fallen knights, that is who we are. Visible mutation, rough skin, vertical pupils.
Like I can't do anything because until Tunnel Drill comes down, any card I play is gonna die. And I know that in like one turn for like no cost, I lose my entire board. I'm so done with Tunnel Drill, and I can bet you, I would bet all of you that there were 0 nerfs on the Tunnel Drill next patch. Okay. Somebody asked me what's grinding my gears earlier today. Maybe Tunnel Drill. Maybe that feeling that they just get one of the best cards in the game for 7 provision. And it's good. Tunnel Drill. Mark my words. Tunnel Drill would see some play at 9 provision. And probably would still see play. No, it would still probably see play. Almost guaranteed at 9 provision. It might still see play at 10. It's such an insane card. It's actually just the nuts. It is straight up the nuts.
I shall save humankind from what my fish are.
It would see play.
By denying penance, you confirm your guilt.
How am I going to do a discussion video on that? No, I disagree with Spear. I mean, I get it. He knows more about competitive than I do because he goes for top 64 each season. But, Tunnel Drill truly is a horrific card. It would see play at 9 to 10 provision. it would see play at 9-10 provision. It is a card. It's the best spender in Syndicate, and it's not close. It looks at 1.5. When you factor in, you can disrupt your entire opponent's strategy and do a full board wipe anytime you play it. It's insane. Suggestions are welcome. Let's see you cooked up here, Japrox. No, it's one of the best cards of the game. Amuna is probably one of the few cards that's better than it. Artifact. Nice, got a horde deck going. You know what? Keep it going. If it's working, it's working. I think the artifact oppression's a little sus in your deck, my friend, but looking good, looking good. Finally. Nah, I can horse on it. Yep, I made it as awkward as possible to kill. Notice how weird it is to kill. That a deal. I mean, Bloody Good Friends, I guess, bails it out. Yeah? You? Oh, maybe kill here was correct. I think spawn here, kill here was better in retrospect. Because I could have probably denied a few more points off Cleaver. Siege engines need buff. Asteroid, I don't really need a buff. I think if you rein in some of the other factions like Syndicate, then they'll go again. Reinforced Ballistas and one of the best bronzes in the game. It's so good. Bloody Good Friends, I don't really know if you want to. Back when they were 5-for-5s, they weren't seeing play. The 6-for-5 is, I think, the right cost for them. Yeah, I would look to the Crown Splitter payoffs instead of Bloody Good Friends. Personally. Mean proposal. Skellige, Living Armor. Let's see. Armor Giver. Axel Dubois, my friend. Why would I not just do that with Draco Turtle? That's the problem with that meme that you're proposing. Rather give all the stuff to Draco Turtle.
The job. The anatomical changes slightly exceed my expectations.
Yeah, I did a little flip on the script. They called it the classic Rochambeau. Actually, I don't know what that is. Isn't it like a horrible game where it involves kicking something you're not supposed to kick? Maybe that's the case. Maybe it's a dance. I don't know. One of the two. One of the two. Whisperer, I could see at 6 provision. I could see a world of Whisperer 6. Whisperer is just, it's so volatile as a card. Excuse me, sir. Can I get some now? Can I get a Fall Knight, actually? Could I get a Fall Knight here? No? Okay. Fine. I didn't want a Fall Knight anyways, huh? Punk? I didn't need a Fall Knight. Fall Knight overrated. I'll tap the top. What do we got here? Oh, well, there's my Fallen Knight. I don't know if it lives, though, if I get it. I'm going to get it anyways. If it lives, things get awesome. I'll put it here.
Come at me if you must. Don't take this so
Bale is really tough for a bounty deck to deal with, right? Because all their damage with Tunnel Drill gone is that. Now, mind you, the question is, did they keep something like Horse and Freak Show? And in this case, I think the read is no. We've seen them keep Scoundrel. We've seen them keep Tunnel Drill, obviously. And we saw them keep 1 Witch Hunter Executioner. It's unlikely you keep 4 damaging units. And we're at a good MMR, so I believe this player is probably competent. They could fill up it, though. That could be a possibility. Okay. So your dies array. I think we're looking pretty fast at Inquisitor or you. Do I murder you? That's an interesting thought. Yeah, I think you're fine. I think you can either, well... I'm just gonna do this.
You are worthy neither of mercy
It's a really
nor
strong play.
forgiveness.
Just keep Firesworn here. Feeling. The only thing I think I'm afraid of at this point is Horse on Junior. Obviously still Devotion. I haven't seen anything to stray from it. They might have cut Horse on Junior though for Philippa, which would be really good. Because at this point, Swarming is a little bit of a problem. I don't have a ton of coins to back up Grand, so there's only 3. And I think the way we win this is we got to go big. We got to go big with stuff like Valley Bank and Ferko into dies, killing Philippa, and then Sacred Flame to buff everything. Hopefully that's enough. Catching up on chat. Whisper at 6 would see no play at all, I think. Gustavo, I think you'd be surprised. I think Whisper, the fact that it can be 27 points for its provision cost is pretty nuts. Very volatile as a result. It might, because also when you're Neuromancy on the Whisperer and then trigger 3 orbs is a really nasty play. Like, genuinely nasty. Okay. They're running out of options here. They haven't actually figured out how to handle where this game is going. Do I murder or do I force them? Well, it's gonna die anyways. I think I do want them to forcibly spend this down.
This grimoire. You! Have you made your offerings?
It's actually a fairly good board position. So what is bank gotta be here to win the game for me? Bank's on a weird one for a weird spot right now. I think we just bank. Yeah? Yeah, I mean, you die, obviously. Interesting, you're out of coins. I don't... It's looking rough. I think you have to bank here. Hope for a really good hit on top. Procession definitely helps a lot here. Does Procession cost me 8 coin to get? Oh, they got rid of all my spenders, though. Bummer.
Cleanses all wounds.
We can go ahead and Sacred Flame. We know we're not going to spawn anymore. Might as well make this stink even harder for them. The boosted stuff obviously doesn't become coins again. It's all base power. So might as well start to catch up and threaten to win this one. Oh, maybe we do win if it's Siege Jackal at the end.
Is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
Is that really the most... guys, did we just take out a bounty deck? That would be flattering. I'd feel really good about our deck if that's the case here. Yeah, I think we got it. Because Ferko to die is not a small play. It's a really painful one. It's a minimum of 5, and then you get buff. There it is. GG. We actually got through the drill. Nailed it. Okay, where's the meme? This is the meme. The meme here, my friend, is we're playing Firesworn. I don't think anyone's sitting there saying, "Oh man, Firesworn, Imba, Firesworn, Imba." No, it's not. That's not where we're at in life. Give it up. Thank you, Golden. Good to see you here. So many wonderful people in the chat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, come at my Roderick. Let's see you smoke me here. That's right, baby. You can see them hovering it over to read the card. They're like, what is this garbage card you just played? You can see that hover around. Well, Cyberpunk still sold really well. Oh, it's wonderful. Of course you guys are wonderful. I love all of you guys. You're part of the Plain Talk fam after all. It's a family here. Family here. Blizzard's never going bankrupt. They have enough people to shake down for money.
No good wine will come from here, not even compost. Hey, what's that up your sleeve?
I mean, if they kill it, fine. It's already done a good job. It took all this damage here. Amnesty, you horrible human being. Why are people running Amnesty more and more? Devotion. Okay, cool. So they're Devotion. Good to know, so to speak. Are you poison is the thing. If you're poison, I'm going to really regret keeping this Gellert. Because you're a 5 is when you lose it? Yeah. Huh. Is it this or this? You poison 3. If I play you in spawn, I have 1 coin plus 3. I mean, it's the same result either way. I think this is the right play. Could be wrong though. Play and spawn, go. You see him reading all my cards because nobody plays Firesworn anymore. Oh, good timing. That's actually a pretty good hit for us. I only get punished the fact that I actually use this card.
Do I enjoy torture?
They won't give me the only esport game. Stay that way while Blizzard has Overwatch and COD. Nah, Golden. I view Gwent for CDPR very differently. From what I can tell, it's just like a small little game, a side project. Does stuff on occasion.
Spill but a drop and I'll put your guru in ice. Spin till you scream.
I'm sad about this steal. If they pass, we should be able to catch up with just going like Mutant Maker, poison, kill there, poison again. I think that's enough. Our long round's pretty good though. Maybe I shouldn't really be worried here. Lack of Fall Knight's really irritating me. Fall Knight's one of our better ways to win a game. Won't always be a strategy game until now. It is still a strategy game. Thank you very much. It's just people are getting burnt out of the meta. I am worried that people are getting burnt out so early, particularly among streamers, because we're not even halfway through the cycle yet, which is kind of not a good sign. Like it is. Gwent is on a 2-month cycle for a game. Brutal. Like we got crushed on points and we really didn't do much. We got them sending down. They played Gellert. It's a better trade than the Vigo, but they got thinning, blight makers. I guess we got Joachim out. We traded OK on provision, but still a little riskier than I'd like. Louis, what's the meme? We're just playing Firesworn. I guess Firesworn is kind of a meme. Like these days, I don't think I've ever heard anyone say, "Wow, Firesworn's imba." We'll keep this as our throwaway card. Fine. If they give up, we riot. I mean, if they give up, everyone becomes a Tavern Brawl player, right? But no, that's why I have to keep diversifying my content. I don't think CDBR is giving up on Gwent. They figured out, from what I can tell, good ways to monetize it. They just need to. The thing they're struggling with, I think, is making the meta always fun. But it's, I think, one of the hardest games to actually pull that off in, that I've ever seen, anyways. I'll spawn. That might be a mistake. Maybe, nah, Mutant Maker would have been the better play. I regret not going Mutant Maker here. There's no way this is a good play, because if I have any tall removal whatsoever, you lose immediately. That's okay. Why Ulrich? Is that enough? 3 plus 6, 9. Okay.
We're but a handful who still wear the colours.
Halt! In the Order's name, I confiscate these goods.
Alright, what do you got? I actually was just shooting my next Gwent 101 video. I need to reshoot. I got the script relatively put together, or the outline for the talk. And it was specifically on how to properly bleed, and there's no way this bleed is correct. There's 0 chance bleeding my Firesworn deck is correct. Blizzard. I think Blizzard's reputation is already done. I actually don't trust their, like, the phenomenal reputation they had growing up is gone to me these days.
You played your hand. Now,
to me, it used to be the pinnacle of what the game was, right? Like when somebody said, "Oh, it's a Blizzard game," you knew it was quality. You knew it was fun. You knew everybody wanted to play it. That the graphics were probably a little cartoony, but good. But these days, that's gone. There's only one company now that's true AAA that I think has that reputation, and it's Riot Games. League of Legends has a mixed. League of Legends is a highly addicting game. Some people say, toxic community, and that's probably a fair criticism. But it's the only one that can just produce a game and know it's going to be a top 3 in any category and be fun and accessible for new players. So I don't know. Times have changed so much. It's pretty crazy in my opinion. I'm going to try to hang on to Fall Knight if I can. Probably should have spent the 2. There's no reason to not. Bethesda's lost a lot of reputation. Fallout, I think it was Fallout 79, 76. Fallout 76 was not warmly received. Riot is a music company. Demacian, you are more right than you've any right to be. But not because their games are bad, but just because, holy crap, is their music so good. Their music's incredible. It's mind-blowing how stupidly good it is. Mind-blowing. Playing here to minimize assassinate damage, for the record. Yep. It's so darn good. Sanzor, welcome. Joe Lynn, welcome. Well, Rockstar too. Rockstar, yeah, a lot of companies have lost credit. Warcraft, and everything got hurt. Oh, catching up with chat. I'm behind because I'm Matt Biggest. Welcome back. Firesworn right between stream. Learn from the master memer himself. Got you covered. Fine. It's really not a big deal. They've already committed plenty good golds here. We've committed plenty of golds. I think we're fine in a longer round. So I'm gonna go ahead and just play you, I think.
Humanity will perish while the few survivors will be like animals.
I'll keep the coins for Vivaldi. This is a bleed gone terribly wrong, obviously. Like, this is just so disastrous for our opponent. Like, okay, here we are. Matt, welcome. Good to see you here. Riot's music is so good. I mean, that's what we're listening to in the morning right now. We're doing the Lo-Fi Vi album from them. Doom Eternal. But Doom Eternal has a great reputation. Are you really still going? This bleed has been such a disaster.
Abandon your false guns.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 points off this, yeah. Let's go ahead and catch up. So I know there's a new family member. Let me just make sure I do this right. Okay, good. New family member. B Army Lad. B Army Lad, welcome to the Plain Talk family. I'm glad you're here joining us as we light the torches and get ready for the festival. Welcome aboard. And also, Sadistic Ferris, welcome to the Plain Talk family. I'm glad you joined us here today as we weigh a cow, so we know how much to sell the cow for. I don't know. We're getting the livestock sales. Welcome aboard, both of you. If you both like what you see, socials, boom, YouTube, boom, Discord, boom, Twitter, poppin'. Thank you for the plug there, Android Subculture. Check them on out. They are fantastic, and it's gonna be right up your alley. Given though that you're following this soon into the stream, I imagine you already know about YouTube. But if you're not on Discord and Twitter, you're missing out. I do my best there. Those are good places too. Leveling up to my Twitter game. Gotta keep the grindstone going. We're glad you guys are part of the family. Welcome. They've already lost this game. You know it's bad. In particular. Because we have a flexible leader ability. We can always spawn 4 points here. So it like doesn't matter. Now we do have a choice though. A tougher choice. I can bank. I mean, I think you bank here. I think this opening play is so nasty. Because I can go Fall Knight spawn 1. It's enough points, but I think I'm gonna bank. Gillivid is a bit much, but I think just Lieutenant's really strong here.
5 ounces of fisting.
I screwed up. Lieutenant's not anywhere close. Well, that's a lie. You go like this.
He venerates not the fire.
I thought I had 4 coins afterwards. Oh well. Yeah, I think this bleed was a really dumb idea. And they lost the game over it. Right now, they're just going to Terra Nova, Vincent, or Brathens. The fact they played Vincent means they're not a ball deck. So this game's over. Have you done Weavis Incantation Mill before? Yes, Demasian. It's such a terrible, 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 terrible deck. It is such a bad deck. I only want 1 Firesworn Knight here. Not my perfect hand. We'll take it, though. Okay. I don't want to do this one. I think you just play very conservatively here. We'll just start with Mutant Maker. Go. That bank was really bad. Makes me a little sad. I think the fee was not necessary. It was Sadistic Ferris. We're at 3 coins. Oh, you're correct. You're correct. Actually, I'm wrong. You're right. You're completely correct. You are correct. I should not have done what I did. You're all right. I am wrong. Because what would happen is I would hit forward 4 and it would spawn. You're correct, Sadistic. Well, I'm glad you get to see my high-quality Gwent play that I bring every game. It's not on YouTube. I'll have to find it. Of course I'm not seeing it's on YouTube. I'm a YouTube juggernaut. I deliver unto the people the YouTube they deserve. Yeah, take my Eternal Fire. You know they're in trouble. They're getting Eternal Firesworn Disciples as their choice of card.
You are not worthy of the fire's purity, not worthy of its light.
This grimoire. Have you made your offerings?
Yep, this did not go according to your plan. I can't wait to see your last card. Yeah, lock it. I don't care. Go make a copy of it too if coup. It just doesn't matter. With 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Intimidate. We just crushed them here. GG. That was easy. Don't bleed Firesworn round 2. That was a mistake. Good game. Weird hand, but we're going second, so it kind of works. We probably have to give up this round though. Optimal, it has been a while. How have you been? Welcome back. Gustavo, you're welcome. Makes you feel any better. It took me forever to figure out when the next patch was. Way longer than honestly it ever should have taken. But it did take time.
Perhaps a different ingredient.
Now I know what Devotion, Fire, or at least we know what Devotion and probably Firesworn because we're Congregation and played a Firesworn card. Do you know what's going to be on the patch? There were leaked patch notes, Android subculture. If you want to look at my video on it on YouTube, you literally go there. It's a notepad and has all of them. And for the most part, though, really minor stuff. Now, that one was leaked really early. It was 2 weeks ago, so I'm not sure if those are the final changes. And it also doesn't take into account card text changes. But with all of that said, it is looking... I'll come in a little bit more. Come in a little more. We'll play Roderick here. I think it's important to keep in mind that it looks like it's going to be very similar to the previous patches based on what they were looking at from the leaked patch notes, which is when you do the mid-month update, where no new cards really being added, usually one sneaks in, but not guaranteed. Light touches, not heavy, but light. Try to bring down the tier ones just a touch, bring up everything else, especially forgotten cards. Holy cow, that's awesome. That is the best. What a horrible trade on provisions. That is so good for us. What the heck? Okay. What was that? Who Yengo's a Roderick? That's beautiful. What are you so afraid of? That's like the best thing I've ever seen. You're gonna coup my dude? Do it! Oh my gosh, this is the best round ever. I am so happy. This round's beautiful. All right, I play Eternal Firesworn Priest. Go. What are you gonna do? You're gonna heat wave it? Come on, buddy. Show me up. What are you doing? What are you doing? I genuinely don't know. I don't know. They fear what they've never seen. Gang, I think you're actually right. I think they fear what they've never seen. They're like, what is this Roderick card? What is this Roderick? Now, this is what they should have done. They decided to, you know what? Round's yours. You beat me. I really hope they crush me in the later rounds, and I regret not pushing hard for this round. I hope they make me regret this, because I'm feeling so freaking good right now. Whoops, that got a little harsher than I wanted to be. I'm feeling incredible right now. I do not understand. Oh my gosh. Look at all these draws. My God. My God. Yeah. I'm gonna just win. Sure. I don't know what to say. Oh, no, it was the light F-bomb, I'm so, what are you doing? What is my throwaway? I guess you're my throwaway, maybe? Is it, it might be Ferko Congregate. It's gonna be Ferko Congregate, isn't it? Yeah, it's Ferko Congregate.
Never a problem 4 inches of steel could be. I heard more coin clinking about in that pouch of yours.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Who hurt you? But like, if we're doing it, let's do it. Only spelling drink is worth full F-bombs. Yeah, it takes a lot for me to swear. I'm literally just genuinely perplexed with what's going on in this game. You're a little sus, I confess. Can't put oh. Yeah, we can put Congregation back, can't we? Wow.
We're but a handful who still.
All night, you put next to Ulrich to avoid assassinate. If it lives, you play Fall Night back risk, smack 3 Congregates on front row, and the game's over. I don't even need the smack 3 immediately. I think I just want to smack 1. Maybe 2. Maybe 2 is the right choice. Okay. I don't understand.
No good wine will come from here, not even compost.
New fam member, Intraman18, welcome to the Plain Talk fam. I'm glad you joined us here today as we cure the town from the bubonic plague. Welcome aboard. Like what you see, check out the socials in the chat. Someone will put them for you. YouTube, Discord, and Twitter are popping, and you should check them on out. And welcome, my friends. I'm glad you're here. All right, this is gonna look really weird. Bear with me. There's mad logic for this.
Neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
The only reason to kill Ulrich there is if you're sitting on Assassinate in hand. So I'm gonna set it up like this instead. Make sure no matter what you do here, 2 Fallen Knights will live. I think they're trying to set up an Assassinate on a Fallen Knight, and I'm just gonna not let them. Oh my gosh, Great Pickle of the resub on the Prime. Are there socials? I guess no one's plugging. Oh no, Skeleton's got it. There are socials, I know, right? Great Pickle, shocking. Thank you for the resub. First of the day. I'm genuinely grateful. We're getting closer every day to making this really financially viable, which blows my mind. That play also blows my mind. Thank you for your support, and I'll keep the content coming. I plugged this. I see Skelegons. I see them. Don't hate. Only the haters hate.
Flour, a quarter of a stick. Yes, you. Have you made
Okay.
your offering?
The only problem is, actually, it's pretty good. Because now I can go next turn, Fallen Knight here. To have a different row in case of Uridan. And also, can't be Assassinate because it'll spawn 1, making Assassinate only a 4-point play. And then we'll get full setup done. How is your Syndicate MMR? My Syndicate MMR at this point is almost 2450, to be honest. We've been climbing with Salamander and Firesworn, and we've been cleaning up a lot of face. The optimal is the exact opposite. Like, these are the people who... I mean, honestly, if I was going to say what I think we're against, I think we're against a lot of people who sat there, looked at a meta report, and said, oh, this is supposed to be strong. And they went for it. But this is the difference between somebody who plays meta and net decks every time and doesn't know the inner details of how decks work, and someone who plays a lot of weird decks like myself, but really understands a lot of the basics of the game and has a lot of fundamentals down, so I can take my weird decks and still get victory of them. It reminds me of that post. It was on Reddit. It was like Shinmuri. It was about Shinmuri. It's like when you take Shinmuri's deck to a ladder.
I know the truth.
Okay.
I simply want you to admit it.
Disappear into the darkness. Begone! Yes, you.
Gonna
Have
love
you
this.
made your offering?
When I lose a bunch of John's decks, indeed, my decks are, some of them are easy to play. Some of them work really well, but some of them can be a complete pain. You know, like a 20-game lose streak? It's hilarious. I don't even know what to do here. Because Yenvo's gone, right? We're gonna over-profit it, or over-spawn at this rate.
Don't snap this spout of me.
I'm glad you're in a hand, not Ferko.
Meat. Short-dried meat.
Okay. I mean... I think I'm just gonna play you without tribute, weirdly enough. Play you, murder you. Now, do I spend the coins here is on my mind. Because I could spend, kill this. Nah, I think it is actually correct. I think I'm gonna do that. It does shut off the spawning here. I'm gonna shut off the spawning because I'm getting a little bit worried about how much we've profited. Look at this full weird emergence. I mean, I'm assuming it's somebody just on the first time of the deck, and they're still learning the intricacies of it. That's a lie. I still don't understand the Yenvo. I'm covering for this person too much. I genuinely don't know what they're doing. Just, in fact, the moment they Yenvo'd my Roderick, I thought this game was over. Like one of your best cards in a deck at a higher provision for something actually just abysmally low in cost. Alright, little bank here. Bank kind of stinks. No, it doesn't. We'll just, I think we just go for Sacred on the bottom. Back row.
Yes, you. Have you made your offering?
It's like there's a world where I overswarm my board. Like, let's say they play Roderick next. Or Duchess Informant. Like, do I care? Like, genuinely, do I care? Is a really interesting and weird question to think about. Session. Go. Like the board, it's like, oh, they you know, one card behind, 20 points, everyone's on a leader. Yeah, but we also have Sacred Flames, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points, right? We're almost at 90 right now. There's the Emissary to clog the board. Like, congrats, I guess. Because I'm just going to go like this. I mean, I don't know. I'm by Jacques first for the extra coins. I didn't think it was that necessary. Okay. Like, I think I just passed here, right?
I always praise the Grand Master.
By denying penance, you confirm your guilt.
Okay. I just don't think... is it Yenvo? Or not Yenvo, Jordan? Go. Cheers. To a very strange game. I think it's supposed to be over 2450 now.
Falling behind.
Weird. Well, that happened. GG. Okay. Shout out to Ahmed Ali and McRandar for all their unbelievably generous support on Patreon.